Inside the Indian embassy, a woman suddenly rushed in, begging the staff for help.
प्लीज मुझे अंदर आने दीजिए, मैं यहाँ बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम में फंस गई हूँ। कुछ लोग जबरदस्ती धोखे से मुझे बुनेर में फंसाए रखे हुए हैं। कुछ लोग जबरदस्ती मुझे धोखे से बुनेर में फंसाए रखे हुए हैं। वो लोग यहीं आसपास हैं। आप प्लीज मुझे जल्दी से अंदर आने दीजिए।
She looked frantic, her eyes filled with terror. Sensing something was wrong, the staff immediately hit the emergency alarm.
Gate number 6.
The woman pushed further inside, shouting desperately for help. The scene quickly turned chaotic, and at first, the staff suspected she might be a threat, trying to force her out. It wasn't until a diplomat stepped in, promising she would be protected, that she finally began to calm down. Then, under questioning, the woman began to share her story. Her name was Uma, a single mother. Her daughter had been born with thalassemia. In order to afford treatment, Uma had gone to Kuala Lumpur for work. That's where she met Tahir, a Pakistani man who seemed kind and gentle. He often helped her, always attentive. And over time, Uma grew dependent on him, eventually falling into a relationship with him. But one day, she received news from home that her daughter's condition had suddenly worsened, leaving her desperate. Tahir kept reassuring her and suggested taking her to Pakistan, claiming there was a possible treatment there and that she could also meet his family. He even proposed they make their relationship official. For the sake of her daughter and needing someone to rely on, a month later, Uma set out on the journey alone. But when she saw Tahir again, he was nothing like she remembered. His face covered in a thick beard, his expression distant.
ताहिर, ये क्या हाल बना रखा है तुमने अपना?
उज़मा, थोड़ा
शुक्र।
गाड़ी में बैठो, सब बताता हूँ। चलो।
Without warmth, he shoved her straight into a car, heading toward a remote mountain area. The road was rough, and he handed her motion sickness candy, which she took without suspicion. In that moment, her fate quietly changed. After eating the candy, Uma slowly drifted into unconsciousness as the car drove deeper into the mountains of Pakistan. After an unknown amount of time, the car finally stopped at the base of a hill. Still dazed, Uma was dragged out. She had no idea where she was, only noticing armed people around her, their cold stares sending chills down her spine. When Tahir led her through a gate, what she saw left her stunned. Two little girls ran up, calling out "Dad" cheerfully. Uma froze in shock. Before she could react, Tahir's expression turned cold, and he snatched her bag away. Then two strange women rushed forward, throwing a local robe over her. Uma had no idea what was happening, only feeling the weight of everyone's eyes locked onto her. She screamed Tahir's name, demanding answers, but he said nothing, just stared at her coldly. She was shoved into a room. Once inside, several women began changing her clothes. Uma was completely lost. Everything had happened too fast. She had come to meet family, yet ended up here. As the door shut behind her, locked from the outside, the air felt suffocating. She pounded on the door, calling out her boyfriend's name, but no one answered. As Uma slowly calmed down, replaying everything in her mind, she realized she had been deceived. This wasn't a family visit. It was a carefully planned trap. When Tahir appeared again, she rushed at him, demanding